breakfast is an essential part of an Indian household and therefore hold an immense opportunity for marketers. The sheer variety that is possible in the space makes it exciting to explore. Moreover, today's consumer is willing to experiment in this category and hence there's an ongoing innovation and a slew of new product launches in this space. While consumers of all age groups view the nascent segment of breakfast ready-to-eat versions as nutritious and convenient, the company marketing the varied product are seen as a market of considerable potential. The Indian consumer is waking up to the need of a healthier lifestyle and the need to start the day with a breakfast of a king. The affluent consumers facing lack of time are looking for convenient options to make breakfast quick, nutritious, and tasty. It is these three needs that are driving the influx of options for the place to grow. The shift of low fat healthy options, the awareness to keep weight in control and maintain a healthy lifestyle is another trend that could the segment top gear. Considerable inputs are also coming in from nutritionists, pediatricians, and cardiologists who are looking to power the breakfast options with cereals that could sustain for hours and also provide the necessary weight control. From traditional pratas to protein-packed smoothies, India's breakfast plate is evolving. But what's driving this change? Join us as we explore the data behind India's shifting breakfast habits, uncovering surprising trends and insights that are shaping the nation's morning routine. Let's dig in by first explaining what the theory of planned behavior is. Theory of planned behavior suggests that a person's behavior is driven by three core factors: attitude, subjective norms, and perceived behavioral control. These elements together shape an individual's intentions, which ultimately influence their actions. We'll be using this framework to analyze why many Indians still prefer traditional breakfasts like poha, dosa, paratha, or roti, even when they embrace foreign foods like pizza or cornflakes. And how can a company looking to sell convenient ready-to-make breakfast meals work with these insights? There are certain assumptions we would like to make. We are focusing on breakfast while targeting the 20 to 30-year-old segment, specifically Gen Z and late millennials. This group is defined by their ambition and professional drive, constantly seeking success in their careers. They have an adventurous mindset, always open to trying new experiences and embracing alternative breakfast trends. Informed and trend-savvy, they value conspicuous consumption, making choices that reflect their knowledge and awareness of current food movements. With limited cooking skills, they rely heavily on online food deliveries, prioritizing convenience over preparation. The first element of TPB is attitude, a person's overall evaluation of behavior. In our context, this refers to how the target audience perceive both traditional Indian breakfast and Western breakfast. For many Indians, there's a strong positive attitude towards traditional breakfast options like poha, paratha, or dosa. These meals are not just seen as food, but a symbol of comfort, nostalgia, and even nutrition. For example, when people think of a plate of steaming hot poha, they might associate it with family meals or home-cooked comfort food from childhood. Despite being open to trying new foods, they may not feel as satisfied or complete until they've had a traditional breakfast. Now consider the attitude toward ready-to-make or foreign breakfast options. While young professionals are open to these convenient options, they might still see them as snacks or quick fixes rather than a full satisfying meal. To capture this market, companies need to reshape these attitudes. This could involve showcasing that ready-to-make meals can have the same wholesomeness, freshness, and cultural relevance as traditional foods. For example, imagine a ready-to-make pancake or French toast that is just as tasty, nutritious, and fulfilling as homemade ones, but much faster to prepare. Next, we have subjective norms, which refers to the social pressure people feel when deciding whether to engage in a behavior. For our target audience of young working professionals, what their peers, family, and even social media influencers think about breakfast choices matter a lot. Many of them may be feeling that pull of two opposing norms. On the one hand, there's expectations from family or culture to stick to the traditional Indian meals. Imagine someone in their 20s living with the parents or grandparents who expect them to eat home cooked parathas before heading out to work. This can create a strong pull toward tradition. On the other hand, there's a growing trend, especially on social media, to embrace new, global food options and experiences. Influencer might promote healthy smoothie bowls, avocado toast, or trendy oatmeals. Companies could leverage this trend by associating their products with aspirational lifestyles. Imagine a campaign featuring influencers showing off a ready to make chicken sandwich that fits perfectly into their busy, modern, and healthy conscious routines, balancing tradition with convenience. Finally, we have perceived behavioral control. This refers to how easy or difficult an individual believes it is to perform the behavior given the resources, abilities, and constraints. For many young professionals, their lack of cooking skills and time constraints significantly shape their perception of whether they can whip up a proper breakfast. Even if they want to have a traditional breakfast, they may feel it's too time consuming or difficult to prepare. This is where meal companies can shine by offering easy to prepare meals that provide the satisfaction of traditional options. They can change perception of difficulty. For example, a company could offer a microwavable cheese ham bagel kit that takes less than 5 minutes to prepare and come up with all the ingredients in one package, addressing the time and cooking skill barriers. Moreover, by advertising how these meals fit perfectly into their hectic schedule and don't compromise on taste or tradition, the company can further enhance the perception of control. Now that we have covered the three core elements of theory of planned behavior, attitude, subjective norms, and perceived behavioral control, we can see how they come up together to shape consumer intention. The key challenge for companies is closing the gap between intention and action. Even if young professionals have a positive attitude toward ready-to-make meals, feel social acceptance for using them, and believe it's easy to prepare them, there's still the challenge of making sure they actually go out and buy the product. To sum it up, the theory of planned behavior provides valuable insight for companies looking to capture the Indian ready-to-make breakfast market. By shaping attitudes, aligning with subjective norms, and enhancing perceived control, brands can influence the breakfast choices of their target audience. Young professionals in India are at the crossroad of tradition and modern convenience. By offering products that respect their cultural food preferences while addressing their busy lifestyle, ready-to-make meal companies have a unique opportunity to succeed. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, happy eating.
Am I the only one that didn't know you could make authentic breakfasts in under 5 minutes? Mind blown. Hey there, busy bees. Craving traditional breakfasts but short on time? We've got you covered. From cheese ham bagels to waffles to Greek salads, our ready-to-make meals are packed with nutrition and taste, just like homemade. No more skipping breakfast or settling for bland alternatives. Our meals are crafted with wholesome ingredients, preserving the authenticity and nostalgia of your favorite dishes. Follow influencers and food bloggers as they effortlessly whip up these meals, blending their modern lifestyles with cultural roots. Join the community of satisfied customers sharing their experiences online. And guess what? With our simplified instructions, you'll have a delicious traditional breakfast ready in under 5 minutes. Plus, our subscription models ensure you're never without a tasty meal. Ready to make breakfasts. Convenient, nutritious, and oh so delicious. Start your day the right way.